What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Married to Medicine Season 3 Reunion Part 1. I'm running behind. Tonight was when you see this video, it's gonna be Thursday morning. This should have been the Empire video, but it's not. I just got finished watching Empire, so that video is gonna be a little late. That video probably gonna come out to Friday. So let's just get into it. I'm so late, but y'all understand. It's a lot going on. Um, the reunion was pretty good to me, so let's just start it off. We opened up with Dr. Heavenly and her antics, first of all. That's what they talk about. And first of all, let's just say that her hair is a motherfucking mess. Dr. Heavenly look a goddamn mess sitting on that damn couch. As grand as she thinks she is, she could have did something with her hair. I mean, that just looked like somebody just threw that shit on her damn head and just said, "Bitch, go to the reunion." Like, bitch, really? As much as you pride yourself on being so motherfucking green, you could have did so much better with your motherfucking hair, bitch. Have a seat. But they talk about her antics and shit and the things that she says. She thinks that she's being funny with the bullshit that comes out of her motherfucking mouth. Heavenly, you're not funny. You look funny, but you're not that funny to me. Like, the shit that you say is borderline offensive and disrespectful. You really believe that the shit that you say is funny? All that shade you throw at Dr. Jackie, and you said she's shaped like a little boy, and don't nobody want to be a size -2, and don't nobody want to be Dr. Jackie's age. Well, bitch, how old are you, first of all? Because with the way you talk, you sound like you just about Dr. Jackie's age. You're just a ratchet version of somebody her motherfucking age. And for you to be all for women and all of this bullshit, thinking that you motherfucking Coretta Scott King and all that bullshit, bitch, all you ever do is tear bitches down. That's all you ever do. That's all you ever do in a private screen, and all you ever do is call somebody dumb. That's your first thing that you always do, is call a bitch dumb. Because you got some degrees, or you this, or you that. Like, bitch, I have several, because I'm sick of your motherfucking ass, and you really think that you're funny. You're not. I'm funnier than you, bitch. Ain't shit funny about you. When I'm going in on people, it's not for me to be mean-spirited. You do this shit to be mean-spirited. You do this shit to be nasty and just mean. And there's nothing funny about you. Talking about, if you don't like what I say, I just won't play with you like that. Bitch, are we on the damn sandbox? Have several seats, bitch. Ooh, y'all, I'm so over Dr. Heavenly, like, seriously. And I was so glad when Dr. Jackie came in and said that she likes the way that she looks when she look in the mirror and when she take her clothes off, and she don't look like an open can of biscuits. Lord knows that shit killed me, because Dr. Heavenly do look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. She kind of do. But that's all I really got to say about Dr. Heavenly and her antics. I could have did without her or her antics this whole damn season. And I'm sure that Andy thinks her bullshit is fucking funny, and it's not. I'm just not feeling Dr. Heavenly, and I don't see why anybody is. Like, I don't see why anybody likes her. I don't see why she's a fan favorite. I don't understand. But I don't like that bitch, point blank. I can't stand the bitch. Croak. Ugh. So then we get into Simone, and we get into their situations with Simone and Toya. And I do think that it's all good. I do like the fact that they were able to mend fences and get past the situation, because their issue really wasn't that big. Now, I really feel like Toya don't own her part in it. I mean, all she ever does is say, like Simone said, Toya came into my dressing room. And then Toya said, and I left your dressing room. Yeah, bitch, you left the dressing room only to come back in there because you did make a jab saying, I'm going to be an example of a good mother because you can't be in front of her son. But then when she called you raggedy broke ass, you turned your ass around and wanted to fight. You couldn't take it. So don't try to make it seem like it was Simone's fault, bitch. You brought your ass up in that room with the bullshit. That's what you did. But I will say this, though. At this reunion, Toya was the most likable person there. And y'all know I don't like Sandy Cheeks, and I want her to go back to Bikini Bottom and go back to the Krusty Krab. That's what I really feel about Toya. But at this particular reunion, she did keep it 100. And I did like how she held Jill down. But I ain't going to talk about the Jill part. But I do think that Toya did keep it 100 most of the time. Like, I would never agree with her vantage point with this whole Simone thing, because she brought it upon herself. She didn't have to bring her ratchet ass back in there and try to fight her because she called her raggedy broke ass. She didn't have to do that, but she did it anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So then the biggest topic of the night was really Lisa Nicole and Quad. This is the thing. I don't like how for this whole season viewers of mine have gone back and forth with me, have called me delusional and everything like that because I'm on Quad's side when it comes down to Lisa Nicole. Everybody seems to pick and choose what I say and pick and choose who I read. People fail to realize that whether I like you or not, I have to say this over and over again, but people fail to realize that whether I like you or not, I will call you out on your fuck shit and read the shit out of you for it. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. And when I don't say what certain group of fans want me to say, I'm biased. I'm this. I'm that. I'm one sided. I'm not. You only saying that because I'm not saying it the way you want me to say it. But bitch, it's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna say what Scotty feels, and what Scotty feels is that Quad is not wrong in the situation, and I don't like how everybody wanna point the finger at her. Lisa Nicole decided to be sneaky and get a motherfucking background check on Quad because she wanted to, and Quad wasn't doing no business with Lisa Nicole for her to be talking about. I always, whenever I want to do business on somebody, I want to know who I'm dealing with. You wasn't doing business with a bitch, and you were friends with her, so you should have known what you were dealing with, bitch. You were already friends with her, so what do you mean? That whole doing business thing and investing, and that's the reason why she got the background check, is a motherfucking cop out, in my opinion. It honestly is, because you weren't doing any business with Quad from the motherfucking jump, bitch. You wasn't. So stop pretending like you was. You were not doing business with her. I mean, you wanted to, but you didn't ask her to do no business, so you took it upon yourself to get a background check. Hell, you did that out of malicious intent, because for you to get background checks on bitches last season for a reunion, just let me know that you only did background checks to be malicious and to have some ammo against these bitches. And everybody talking about Quad said all this stuff about Dr. Darren that wasn't true. She did not go out and say that Dr. Darren was a damn faggot. She didn't go out and say that. Old dude came up there. The dude, old boy came up there. Damon Wayne came up there and said that he had a sexual relationship with Darren. That ain't nothing Quad put out there on the surface. He did. And Lisa Nicole is the one who put out his infidelities anyway. She the one who made him out to be the queen of cheating. She did that. So with that being said, what was being said about Darren wasn't true, except for the whole illegitimate child thing. Now that's the only thing I will say. Now she did ask. She didn't necessarily say there's a child out of wedlock. She said, is there a child on out of wedlock? She said, is there? She didn't say it was one. She asked, was it a child out of wedlock? Was there a possible child out of wedlock? Because that was the situation. So stop making it seem like Quad just went out and just scandalized Dr. Darren's name, because Lisa Nicole did that on her own from the moment she decided to open up the womb that he cheated on her ass so many times before they got married. She did that. And a lot of people, Lisa is not owning what the fuck she did at all. And everybody keeps, making Quad out to be the villain. I don't think that Quad should apologize to Lisa Nicole for a motherfucking thing. I don't. And that might be the petty in me, but I don't think she owes her shit. Because Lisa started this shit by getting a motherfucking background check. The only thing that Quad need to apologize for was bringing up the mistress. That's the only thing she need to apologize for. Anything else, I don't feel she owes her shit. Lisa owes her an apology for throwing water in her face. Lisa owes her an apology for throwing the glass in her face and cutting her face. She owes more apologies than Quad does. So I'm getting sick of everybody making Lisa Nicole out to be the motherfucking victim. Everybody's on her team on this show, especially Toya and Heavenly. They both on her motherfucking team. And they fail to understand what type of bitch she really is. I see right through her Maybelline, and it ain't pretty. So then let's talk about Jill. She wasn't at the reunion due to her situation, but there was a discussion about Jill. And Heavenly, with these fake ass tears, I just don't know what I would do without you, Gina. I love my husband, but I just don't know what I would do without you. I think I don't want to live without you. Trying so hard to eke out a tear. Bitch, this ain't motherfucking ass the world turns. Bitch, this married to medicine. Be that ratchet ass Dennis you been being, bitch. Because you don't give two shits about Jill and her situation. And then I'm so glad that, Toya read Heavenly and held her friend down because Heavenly talking about it, she did racial slurs and shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I never heard Jill say anything racial. Just because she asked somebody for some damn fried chicken don't make her racial. Just because she asked a bitch for a piece of watermelon don't make them motherfucking right, though it doesn't make her a racist. Like, I don't believe that. And Heavenly can go somewhere and sit down talking about she was acting out and saying dumb shit just because her husband and her were going through issues. She was saying shit because of you. She was saying shit because of you and Lisa Nicole. Lisa sit up there and accused that girl of paying the stripper to tell her that her husband was at the motherfucking strip club. You constantly called her dumb, so she had every right to snap out on you and Lisa Nicole. Then Lisa want to say that when she talking about it was karma. Karma for what, bitch? She didn't do nothing to you. That's what I'm saying. Y'all bitches are retarded. Honestly, Lisa, Nicole, and Heavenly are some fake ass bitches. They don't give a fuck about Jill and her situation. They don't even think the way they treated that damn girl was wrong. It was wrong. And I'm glad that Toya pointed that shit out. But that's really all I gotta say about the reunion. It was a pretty mild reunion. But it was pretty good. I kept watching it more than once. I only talked about the things I wanted to talk about. But until my Empire review, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.